9 out of the 9 players fielded in, including yourself, all scored for Ginebra, and that was even at the even during halftime. You started out great. You guys ended great. Just your thoughts on the whole thing.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on, playing together, getting everybody opportunities and shots, passing the ball, and that's a testament to our offense. We look for each other and we pass the ball, and we look to get assists. So we did a great job, and guys had it going outside and inside as well, and it's just a good team effort.
Coach Justin spoke of the assist. The count was 21-8 in the first half, 33-21 by the end of this game. Just talk about how that was, how huge of a factor that was in this dominant win over Northport.
Well, I hate to say it, I don't want to sound like we speak too much of ourselves, but that's by design. We really do try. That's one of the first thing I look at when I see at the end of the game is our assist total, and see how, and that tells me how much we're sharing the ball. And we feel if we're all sharing the ball, then everybody's involved, and they're involved in all aspects of the game. They're involved defensively, they're involved on the boards, they're involved obviously in movement and offense and execution. So it's a good barometer for us, and it's something we always try to, like you said, like Justin said, we try to pride ourselves on that part of the game. So, that's something, again, we really look for.
Coach, you completed the team's task for today, getting that first win. But individually, Ellie Tenorio also got another milestone, surpassing Coach Ronnie Magsano on the top Deputy all-time 3 points main list. He's now on that 4th spot, well on his way to maybe getting the 3rd in a few games. Your thoughts on the whole thing?
Well, it seems like LA's going to play forever. He's got basically a record I think is not going to be broken anymore in terms of consecutive games played. He truly is an Iron Man, and really a freak, kind of a freak of nature in terms of that. So he'll probably not be too happy about that record because it's a record of longevity, and it means you're getting a little older. But this is LA's time. This is playoff time, and LA has always stepped up in playoff time or in big games throughout his whole career, all the way back to his Ateneo days. So I'm happy that it's playoff time, and we automatically know LA's going to step up.
At this point, we open the floor to our friends from the press.
Anything for Justin first?
Thank you, Justin.
Coach, the third you pulled away after 17 tie. What happened in the third quarter?
I'm going to have to look at the video and find out. It was just like a blink of an eye. All of a sudden, we had kind of broken it open, and we got to 10 or 11, and then suddenly it was 15 or 17. But then they came right back at us and got it down to 11 and 9 points. And they're a frustrating team to play because they're good. They've got really good shooters. Arvin has really come into his own in terms of being just a lights out, you leave him open, you're dead kind of shooter. Of course, Bullock is a guy that can just break you down. And I didn't think we were defending him that well in the first half. I thought we came out with a lot more pizzazz against him in the second half. And that I thought helped our defense up. But we're kind of team right now that if we can make stops, that's going to put us in the open court, and we're pretty dangerous in the open court, whether it be pulling up for threes or getting to the rim. We're pretty dangerous. So as long as we continue to focus on our defense, and that defense will help our offense, and that's really what we're looking for, and what we're trying to do game in and game out. So we try to think the game defense first. And we were frustrated in the first half because we just weren't making the stops that we thought we should have. They were getting to the rim. They were killing us in paint points in the first half. But we cleaned up a few things in the second half and the third quarter, and it started to take effect.
Coach, what was the reason for not wearing the
Oh, wonder when someone would ask me about that. Is there a reason? Well, maybe the reason was just like, you know, everybody's doing it. NBA's doing it, you know, that they've taken the coat and tie away and in college and everybody. So, you know, I guess we just decided to modernize ourselves and start doing that. And I know it's always been my thing. It's never been my coaching staff. The coaches always hated, but it was always my thing, and they had to do it because of me. But now I'm adjusting to them. I'm doing this so they can be a little bit more comfortable. And I think I'm just older now. I don't look good in ties anymore. I thought when I was in my 30s and 40s I could get away. I looked pretty good, you know, like slim and svelte and looked, you know, very corporate. Now I just look old. So maybe this thing will make me just look a few years younger. That's the hope anyway.
So no more ties.
For now, no more ties, yeah. We asked World Balance to come out with a shirt that we would wear. And it was a process. It took us about a month to get the shirt ready, this one, and where we wanted the logos and the materials and the fit and everything. And so it took us about a month to get it ready. And so now we decided to open it up we actually just got them yesterday. But we were looking to try to do it for the playoffs, and here we are. I'm glad we won the first game because otherwise everybody think it's superstitious and you got to put the tie back on. So luckily we won the first one, so we can continue doing this.
What color black coach?
Hmm?
What color black?
That's my color. Any other color makes me look fatter than I am, which I am fat, so I don't want to look any fatter. So, you know, black is all we got. We're going to be wearing no white, that's for sure. She can wear white. I can't wear white. And a few guys on my coaching staff could wear white, but I'm the big boss in the coaching staff, so black is my color. So, funny, when I was younger, I hated black. I hated wearing black, but I was skinny back then. But black's a good color now, at my age.
Coach, did they consult you about the shirt and the change?
Who?
You, did they consulted you about maybe perhaps changing the attire? Or?
No. Basically, it's been something I've been thinking about for quite a while. Ever since the NBA started, you know, going away from the thing, you know, and I went to Miami Heat, and I worked with the Miami Heat, and they were much more informal in terms of their coaching attire. And you know, I honestly, I just kind of feeling bad for my coaching staff that we were the only ones still in dinosaur age. So it was more. It really is more for them than it is for me. But you know, it's working out. It's comfortable today. I enjoyed it, and you know, we'll continue to do it for now. But like I said, you know, Miami Heat, the only color they have is black also. So I'm doing copycat on the Miami Heat.
That concludes our post